Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It's Sunday, December 5th, and it is 4:25 p.m. here in Chicago. So, I've been hearing a lot of what's been going on with, what Tank says versus what Haney says, and then Shakur is up in the mix sometimes. So they're all doing a lot of social media back and forth. Salute to Champ Side, salute to Blue Blood. They're the ones dropping a lot of this information. And so, it's all about, what they said they've done in sparring. But here's what I want to know. They're talking about how Haney was 17 when this happened. Isn't Haney 23 now? 24? Okay, even if Haney did get rocked in sparring, or if he didn't get rocked in sparring, I think he did, because Adrian Broner put in his 2 cents, and I just don't see Adrian Broner lying on Haney like that. So Tank probably did stop Haney in sparring, but then they said Haney, ended up getting the best of him later on. So I don't know. But here's my question. Are they ever going to actually fight right now? Forget about sparring 6+ years ago. Are they ever going to actually fight? Shakur Haney, Shakur Tank, Tank Haney, whatever. Is anybody going to actually fight? Because this can go, as we all know, no matter whose side we're on with the whole Spence versus Bud thing. As we all know, this thing can drag on for years. Are we going to entertain it for years? Or is anybody actually going to fight of those three? Is somebody going to fight each other? That's all I want to know. Because if they plan on just being social media hype, while fighting everybody except each other, then, just let us know now. And some people will still play that game with you, and some people won't even tune in. You know what I mean? But I guess, I don't know, they're getting enough momentum off of doing this, and so that's why they do it. That's why they do it. And Tank, what is Tank so upset about? Tank got an attitude with, I saw where Tank had major attitude with Blue Blood. It's Tank, you can't really be mad at anybody. You're the one who publicly said you never asked Mayweather for any of these fights. So you got all these brothers calling you out. You got all these brothers who've been calling you out, whether it be Gary Russell Jr., whether it be Haney, whether it be Shakur, and you've as a boxer, you've never mentioned to Floyd that you wanted anybody who's been calling you out. I mean, okay, that's how you choose to carry on your career, but then you get mad when people have something to say. It's not personal. You see how we dog out everybody who does that. Everybody who tries to act like certain boxers don't exist because they don't want to fight them. Everybody who doesn't respond to call-outs. It's not about you. It's about you being a boxer, not responding to call-outs right there in your division, or people willing to move up. So I don't understand what Tank's so mad about. I really don't. I mean, he's getting away with a lot, because he got a lot of people who are still talking about how much power he has and how good he is and how he'll stop everybody, despite these guys stepping up to the plate and calling him out. I don't think Tank has room to talk shit to anybody. And for him to have the nerve to not fight any black fighters, to admit he never asked Mayweather, but then get mad when people have something to say about it. It's unreal. It's unreal. It's these boxers are really just becoming celebrities, a lot of them. But enough talk about that. On to a different subject. So I'm going to post a link. There's a guy I follow. He's here in Chicago, Tribe Biz, Wild Indian. And he has a lot of information, you guys, on, pretty much the type of mentality you should be adapting if you want to rebuild in your communities, especially when you go through communities such as the ones here in Chicago that have so much potential and so much money to be made. And there are communities, and he has so much information on steps you can take to claim these communities that you're living in, to claim these communities that you're a subject of any violence that's happening, or you're the possible victim. Or like, he just has so much information on how to build, you know. And so I'm gonna post his most recent one that had a lot of information. Like, he was talking about, you know, ways you can get started and things like that. And he's been doing this actively for a while. I think he has like a group of like people he's known for years, all Chicagoans, and their interest is Chicago. And Chicago needs people like that so bad, man. Like, so many kids are dying, and so much, you know, so much of this land is being stripped right from under us, and it's just a big mess. And I know it's not just Chicago, but, you know, they know Chicago. So that, you know, just but you can still take his information and apply it to your communities, you know. And we're not asking for anything that's not ours. We're not asking for anything that's not ours. We're asking for things that are ours in the first place, which nobody else has to do that. So we have to get it back ourselves. And Wild Indian, he really is about that life, you know what I mean? So I'm going to put his link in the comment section, and just listen to what he has to say. Especially, like, I think for this one where the link is, I actually think I missed some of the beginning, but definitely listen till the end. Like, he's not blowing smoke. He's not wasting anybody's time. And I think that you can learn a lot from him, you know. And he's very passionate about the way he delivers his information. There's a lot of passion, you know, in how he delivers his information. But that's just, you know, because he's being real, basically. So that's all, you guys. But back to Tank, Haney, and Devin. Somebody do something. We don't want to hear this for the next 3, 4, 5 years about what happened in sparring 6, 7 years ago. It's just, it gets corny after a while. And it's like, I don't know, they're losing respect for us too. I mean, I think they've been lost it, honestly. I heard about, you know, Tank calling people, you know, these fucked up names just because he doesn't like what they have to say on social media. He's like going in on, you know, really people who have supported him or have, you know, never went in on him the way they could have. And so it's like, they think we're just there to hype up their social media status, but they don't really want our real opinions in holding them responsible to what they should be doing as boxers, you know. But it goes both ways, you know. They can't just come around us to hype up their social media numbers, but we can't have an opinion, or we can't correct them when they're wrong, you know. And that's the celebrity in them, you know. They're celebrities, and they act like celebrities. They act like little divas now. But yeah, I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put the link in the comment section to check out Wild Indian Tribe Biz. Okay. Thank you for listening, everybody, and have a good day.